How are we? Look good. Thank you. Right, welcome here. Sure. Alishani. Yeah. Alishani Cheng. Yeah, have a nice one. Alishani. Yeah, Alishani. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's easier. Come on, now what time? Now what time? You've already known. That's interesting. We pray to God for peace. Speak so that he can hear you.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a very wonderful day today, Mr. President. That one of the most senior Royal Highnesses in the country is visiting us here today at the Community House. Have an interaction with the senior chief porter, all the way to Mr. President from GM. So, this engagement, Mr. President, very kind of colleague. My name is Levi Ngoma, Special Assistant to the President.
My name is Rio Chukova. I'm the Senior Retainer to the Royal Highness Chief Porter, all the way from Chega.
President, so Your Highness is here today to make remarks. After, allow me to give your the media should be anything that should require outside media.
Yes, Your Excellency, thank you very much for allowing me to come back. I'm happy that I'm here. Your Excellency, your government, we are so happy for what you have done. Decentralization. You have given us power to decide what we can do through CDF. We are happy. We have seen people building, we are building clinics, schools, a lot of things in our district. This is what we wanted. This is why we supported you. This is why me and my people supported you. We gave you votes in Chingi. That is the only constituency in Bokula where we got you on, Your Excellency. And we will continue supporting you in 2026. Yeah, we are happy for that. Our challenge, Your Excellency, in my chiefdom, in Chingi, is the road network. We don't have the road. The road is impassable. We are appealing to you, Your Excellency, to look into that. If you can find that road. We have heard that they want to do the road from Chienge from Chelenge to Mununga up to Kaputa. So our appeal, Your Excellency, you people in Chienge, they are with you, they supported you, they are your people. Please think of, maybe if you can bring that road through Chienge and Kaputa. Yes, Your Excellency. And also, Your Excellency, we have a problem as a province. Our province, they are saying that is a poorest province. And yet we have minerals. We have copper, gold, a lot of minerals, including Switzerland. Your Excellency, you are the president of the all Zambians. Please, Your Excellency, help us. We need mining. People are getting our manganese developing in other countries. What about our province of Pula? Just think about it. We are happy you are building chiefs' palaces. That one, we are happy as chiefs. I'm talking of, as a member of House of Chiefs, we are happy on that project. And also, Your Excellency, I was talking to one of our chiefs in Chiengi. We have a problem between our boundary. They have put beacons in Zambia. That thing, if you check on the map, our country is up to Puerto. But the beacons they've put in Zambia side. Your people are complaining. How can we change us? We know we were born as Bwires, Zambians. Yes, of course, my chiefdom, 70% is in Congo. But we know that Zambia is here. If we follow the senior chief Puto signed with the colonial master to be this Zambian side to be Zambia. My nephew in Congo side, Chief Mpweto, signed with that side. So we know, including our schools, they are in Congo. Our colleagues in Congo, our chiefs in Congo, they called me. I don't know what happened. All the mines, all about 6 schools, 37 villages. They want to put it in Congo. How can we were not told. No one wants to be Congolese. We want to be Zambians, the way we were born. So my appeal to you, Your Excellency, maybe you can sit with your colleague in Congo to think about what happened to the previous government. They did it when you just won the election, 1 week after they started putting beacons. And you were thanked because you won the election, Your Excellency, you stopped it. It was a big problem. It was a big problem. Thank you, Your Excellency. Your remarks.
Your Royal Highness, first and foremost, I would like to welcome you and your slim delegation to our community house, by name, the People's Community House. We truly welcome here. Kwaito amitotela sana for finding time kuisa kuno kutanda na kabili tulansha. You're very good, Your Highness. We did meet in Mansa not long ago when we were launching the construction of the Chief's Palace, Chief Chimense's Palace, a matter you've already raised. But your visit now here gives us an opportunity to deal with the Chienge, and surrounding areas. Senior Chiputa, Chienge, surrounding areas. Because that's your immediate responsibility. As you are also responsible in the areas around Wapula, in Wapula, and in Zambia. But Chienge, Putas, Wile people, God's gift, because all these ethnic groups are a gift from God, is your immediate responsibility. So we now have the opportunity to discuss the specifics, the challenges around it. And thank you for the issues you've raised, the appreciation of what the UPND government is doing, your understanding and awareness, because some people are not aware, they don't understand what is obtaining in under this new government.
Sure.
We appreciate. I'll come back to this as we articulate the issues. But to step aside is to thank Avena Chienge, our Wile brothers and sisters, for believing us when we were still in opposition. I know sometimes you bent your fingers,
Sure.
and our people bent their fingers, because I remember coming to a ceremony there.
Yeah.
After I left, I know you were harassed,
Sure.
and the people were harassed. It became a big issue. But your belief in us, in our policies, which we're actualizing now, is well appreciated. Please pass this message to Anesu, our Wile, our family members, our fellow citizens, that later shall, so that believe in us, demonstrated through the vote. President, this fellow speaking, won the presidential vote in Chienge constituency. The council chair, if I'm not
Yeah, sure.
wrong,
And 14 councillors
14 councillors out of
out of 15.
30.
Only 11 councillors, 3 opposition.
Yes, so out of 13 councillors, we won 11. Tremendous in that part of the country. And we cannot forget that show of confidence, Your Royal Highness. We want to say to you that is a debt. Ninkongole.
Yes.
And people believe in you, Ninkongole. And we have a duty to deliver for them. I think at that point I return to the issues we raised. That's why schools are important. That we learn, our fellow citizens need to be educated. Bonzepe, n'abaana banshiwa bakwiye bayakuma schools. That's why we brought free education. Baleetuseka bamba nomba wekyekyayi temwagala kulandalanda akafumya kwiso tulupia for free education. Where our heart is, the money will be found. Thank you for acknowledging that. Health centers, other facilities such as with such a city to allow our children who have not made it to university and have no government bursary, the alternative for those, they cannot be condemned because they didn't get Division 1, Division 2. They are citizens. That's why we brought in trade schools, skills training under CDA, Your Royal Highness. Now our children from Chienge, from Putas, they are going to school under the sponsorship of this UPND government. And what a pleasure. Go to become plumbers, to train carpenters, bricklayers, metal workers, life skills. Kutinalanda, remember, this is enough for me around this issue. But we'll put your message on the roads, on the infrastructure. It's a responsibility of the country. We are dead stressed. I'm sure you're aware. Our senior chief, we're working hard to resolve the debt. Luckily, you acknowledge the chief. And we're almost there. Zambia has done its part. We've agreed maybe 95%. Now we're waiting for our colleagues to sign up. A number signing up on official papers and then resolve the private papers. When we do that, and that's why we're surprised, Your Royal Highness, that colleagues in opposition can wish that the UPND government fails to resolve the debt. How does that help him if the government fails to resolve the debt? How does that make him better? After all, ever have to pray I want to use the term where we are. So we are working to take us out of, and that's the time, Your Royal Highness, we must all work together. Royal Highnesses, NGOs, opposition, party in government, UPND, church. We do a bombela chapa more on a matter like this, so that we can now release resources for roads. I have it, Your Royal Highness, Chelenge, Mununga, to Kaputa Road. Please, my colleagues, make a note. That road can continue, but we should do that. I'm saying it deliberately because that's the plan now, to do Chelenge, Mununga, Kaputa, leaving out Chienge. Now we are saying we will address that matter, that we can make sure that that road incorporates Chienge as a coastal area. When I went to Bamwini November over Kasama Airport, I said, we will work on it. I say it now, before the cameras, that we will incorporate that. My colleagues, this is the instruction, the guidance from the President. So we pick it up. So thank you for raising it.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Water is important. You didn't raise it, but water is important. The money is there under CDF to deal with water. Every school, waterborne toilet, every clinic, waterborne toilets, and other public installations. Chief policies, we are committed. That's why we came to launch in Rwapula, in months and chief finances, but the construction is starting. This is the first time, Your Royal Highness, that before we end our first term with us, all the traditional leaders will be living in decent homes, palaces. Because you are part of governance. You are our partners. You're not competitors. Never. And as you know, we said we will not interfere in the selection process of chiefs, but whoever they give us as the chief, as they did to you, we work with you. You can count on us that we will never scheme to remove you from the chief, which other governments were doing to scheme to remove. Even you were under pressure.
I was under pressure.
So even now you look relaxed. I can tell that now you are relaxed, which is good. And so it shall. We respect the chief of the tradition. What else did I want to touch on? The boundary.
The boundaries.
You are right, Your Royal Highness. That issue we felt needed to be revisited. And immediately I came in, the complaints reached me about the demarcation, and I went and spoke to my colleague in Congo, President Tshisekedi. I traveled for many things, including this one. I said, Mr. President, our people are not happy in the way the process is running. can we suspend it? And he agreed, and we suspended it, so that we do it properly. And now that there's an election in there, I didn't want to rush him and the Congolese brothers and sisters. Let them run with the election, select the leader they want. Because we don't decide who becomes the president of Congo, as they don't decide who becomes the president of Zambia. They choose their own end, then we'll restart this matter. President Tshisekedi retains the seat. I will now say, Mr. President, now sit and yes, and deal with this one, whoever. That's our attitude. But we want the people of Zambia to be heard, the headmen. You are our chief, senior chief. Your family issues great across, so that the family can sit together. From the Zambian side, from the Congo side, sit together and say, as we know it from long time, the boundary is here, isn't it? So then we, in the political leadership, will say, this is what our people have said. So we call our people required in agreeing, since it's your chiefdom also across, to say this is where the border passes. And if the community say this is where it is, I know the issue of Zambian schools alleged to be on the other side. We discussed with you this matter sometime back, and I promise you that we want it done properly. We'll protect every inch of Zambia, because that's a gift from God. And I think, Your Royal Highness, kuna lande thing. Epo mpele la pako, but the Bible, what is this one?
Get to his relevance
Mm-hmm.
in the area of roads
Mm-hmm.
where we are. Yes, there is trunk roads. In the roads that the one we talked about, government is addressing those progressively. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the Royal Highness government has taken a deliberate step. Each and every constituency in this country has been encouraged to procure road construction equipment. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you find that in Kakuta, there is a grader, there is a water bowser. Each and every constituency, Chiengi, not to be late. All the constituencies, as we speak right now, 156 constituencies, literally everywhere, that procure moving to reconstruct roads. So we hope that
Ladies, just to correct,
yes,
not every constituency. The directive is every constituency, but where we have opposition MPs, that's where we're having some problems.
yeah.
That they do not want to follow those instructions. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. So, with that guidance, this is happening. So, we hope to see that a lot of roads will be
Feeder roads, that is.
feeder. These issues will be the challenges of feeder roads will become a thing of the past in no time. Mr. President, you may wish also to respond to the issue of minerals, which is
Good point. Let me respond to that. Yeah, just to thank you, David, for raising this matter of the trunk roads, yes, but the feeder roads. Again, I think the Royal Highness touched on that, appreciating the government's decision for decentralization for local capacity, because that's what it's talking about. But there are there's some slowness in some constituencies, especially where some opposition colleagues are misinterpreting this. But we are working on mechanisms to provide these as minimum guidelines, so that every constituency, our people live in every part of the country, and also to confirm to you, as Mr. Goma said, we don't segregate. This government does not segregate. No, here, no, there is some political stronghold of someone. No. Where they are citizens, we must take development. We are in touch. Wherever they are citizens. So, but there's a bit of glitches there. I wanted to make this known so that if someone does the count after this meeting, say, to all the constituencies that brought the construction equipment, you will find some constituencies not yet, they're resisting. But we want to obligate them to do it so that citizens also. Because by April, end of the rain season, April or May, the local capacity equipment must move in and smoke in the roads. Resource endowment, we'll get your message, loud and clear. We're working on that, Your Royal Highness. 100% agree. One of the issues we want to make sure is dealt with or dealing with it is to make sure that licenses are legal. Your Royal Highness. A senior shipwater, to fire illegal mining. People are dying in illegal mines. We want to legalize that. One. Two, we want safe mining. Safe mining. Governor Magwe, they must be safe there. So, equipment. Three, they must get a proper market. And Zambians must also mine. Artisanal licenses, and we have given a lot of them. But awareness now we're encouraging them to mine. Where they don't have the money, they must partner. Find partner. Not selling the license, but partner. But we also want them to be paid a good price when they supply material. Or we want to see processing. We have many more. Now the challenge we have there is quality of power, electricity. That's where we want to generate more power from that part of the country. It's very important. Karungwishi, hydro. We're looking at Wakula itself, river. Now we have to cooperate with the Congolese to put a power station on the border area. We have to cooperate. But we have a number of opportunities inside, including solar. So your government is working very hard so that we can have industrial power, industrial electricity. I mean the quality of power, the fairness of power. So that we're doing everything that is doable. But you are right. Wakula is not poor. It's a rich province. In fact, it's one of the richest provinces. This government is working towards realizing that wealth. But when we do, the local people must benefit. Yes. That's why we're saying that every mine, all the shareholders, some of it must go to a community trust. Some of it, a little bit must go to a whole foundation trust in that area. That's a new structure we're approaching. And to change people have not done myself. But away from minerals, cannabis, water for agriculture. We have the water, we have the soils. And that's why the government has put the Luena farming block in Kawambo. Now, Michelle, Luena farming. But also fish farming. Because the province is a fishing tradition, it's a fishing area. So we want our people to farm fish. That's why in the CDF, we have CEC, we have small lawns, fish pond. People can farm properly. Instead of lakes who are 8 years old, instead of being in school, they should be in school, not on the lake. But the parents can still run a fish pond by the river, by the lake. That is what we're doing now. I think we've heard of what we're calling the agricultural credit window, where we fish it, but also we have an agricultural credit window, which is already operational. No longer saying we would like to do this. It's now happening. Working with the banks, NatSef, Zanaco, APSA, many others, so that abantu can access credit for fish farming, for crop farming, for livestock. That's what I'm